I've been spending a lot on groceries lately, especially after the banchan video. So this week I want to keep it really simple and low budget. There's a local market near my place, so the plan is to grab whatever in-season veggies that looks cheap and pick up some protein based on what I feel like and figure it out from there. And I'm not counting pantry staples like rice or soy sauce, because realistically no one starts from an empty kitchen. So for carbs we have rice and spaghetti for a cheaper noodle option. And for protein I got pork mince from Woolies, tofu and egg. I got the tomato and eggplant from the bucket at the market. They're usually way cheaper than individual ones. And also pumpkin and wombok for more varieties. The meat, I got the big pack with 800 grams. I think I'll split it into 8 portions and we'll see what I feel like during the week. These are for the fridge. And one leftover for now. I'm gonna make a sundubu jjigae with mince instead of pork belly. Smells great. This one I didn't use a stock, I just used plain water, so I put less water and added a bit of the salted shrimp instead of using a broth because I'm too lazy and I don't have any leftover broth packet. I don't think it needs a stock though. It's salty enough for me. Easy first meal. Here's the easiest budget meal, tomato and egg. I love using wombok for soup. It has a natural sweetness to it that's really nice. I didn't use any meat here, just a tofu stew. The chicken powder is a great hack. If you still want some meaty taste in the soup but you don't actually feel like having meat in the meal. I feel like I could have skipped the sesame oil at the end and drink the whole thing. Simple and cozy. I haven't had a meal without meat for a while. I guess technically there's still salted shrimp here. Actually, I'll add the entire rice into the soup instead of separating them. Look at this, this looks pretty. Oh. simple mapo tofu bowl.
Mm. 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 The fermented black bean takes so long to finish. I still have so much from the Chinese series. Same for the doubanjiang. Look how pretty. It is a very easy mapo tofu dish. I can taste the numbing from the peppercorn. Here we have a pumpkin tomato paste fusion style pasta. Because I use soy sauce for the saltiness. This is inspired by my mom because one time I went to her place and she used the leftover pumpkin and tomato to make sauce for a noodle bowl, and I miss it so much. She made a sauce with that and added pork mince. That was so good. I only added a little bit of sugar to the pork because the pumpkin and tomato was naturally sweet, and I just added a little bit of salt to season the sauce. Add them together and it's done. I love this sauce so much. God, I can eat this every day. So creamy from the pumpkin. I didn't even add them. I tried to add less water so it's more of a sauce than a soup. I still think I added too much water, so I let it evaporate a little bit after. Love this. I think the hardest part is chopping the pumpkins, but otherwise it's pretty easy. Here's the viral mapo tofu cream udon, but not udon. We're using pasta because it's cheaper. Looks like it's still gonna work though. It works. This time I was freestyling the sauce, so it wasn't as strong. So the tofu taste is actually stronger this time.
I want to try. It smells yummy.
Yummy?
What is it?
Mapo tofu pasta. It's more. Exactly what you would expect it to taste like.
Let's try this. What I expected to taste like. I did add a bit too much soy sauce though. Otherwise, it tastes good. I usually have like a version of this with fish paste at home, which my mom makes. But meat works as well. I think the eggplant should be thicker and the connected part shouldn't be as thin because it might come apart when I cook it. I probably don't need to mix soy sauce with the mince. Honestly, this pancake method works for everything. Same for this sauce. This is one I really look forward to. Look how pretty this is. Well, I can't tip it too far, it's gonna spill. It's as far as I can go. I've been seeing this online for so long, just didn't have the chance to try it. I use the gyudon sauce, but instead of beef, I do cabbage roll. Oh. I have half a mini eggplant left over from yesterday, so I'll use that for the filling as well. It's so good at absorbing sauce. I think it would be way better if I cook the cabbage for a bit longer, so it's softer. The cabbage takes longer to cook in the first step than I imagined because it's pretty thick. And I was really impatient. I think the gyudon sauce fit this really well as well. This is definitely a dish that I can just eat on its own without rice. So we got a problem here. I've been freestyling too much for my meals this week and we ran out of meat. So no meat for today. I think I'm gonna try something like a eggplant but teriyaki style. Again with the gyudon sauce, but I think I don't need water this time. Let's try that. Oh my god, this looks like unagi. Whoa. Pretty. This seriously looks so pretty. tastes good and it looks it's so easy as well. Again, it's soy sauce, mirin, and sake, and sugar. And I was just freestyling them, I didn't measure anything. My first fully vegan, well, vegetarian meal in a while. I was careful with the soy sauce this time so it's not too salty. I like the small eggplant better than the big one. I can't pinpoint the exact difference between the two yet, but I like the small eggplant. So I still have this mini tomato left, this much pumpkin, this much wombok, and 4 eggplant left for next week.